Hey, American Express is the best credit card company out there right now. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Coming up right after this. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite guy in the hoodie, J Knows Credit, back with another video. Hope everybody's out there taking care of themselves, using sanitizer, and doing some things with their credit. Hopefully you're improving your knowledge on credit, and hopefully you're doing some things to improve your lifestyle, maybe invest in the business and things like that. But without further ado, let's talk about what this video is about, okay? So, American Express, my number one company. I don't know, I'll probably have to maybe give it a tie, with Discover. I don't know. They're kind of equal in some areas, and some areas they're not. I'm just go ahead and say that. Yeah, let's go ahead and say that they're number one. Okay, this is the reason why they're number one. Oh man, so many reasons why they are a great company. Now, first thing I'll say is that they give fantastic credit limits. If you do have, excellent credit, if you're in position to apply. I'm gonna put some links in the description of this video. If you do want to apply for some American Express cards, I do have a couple of links there you can apply with, and we'll both get a bonus if you'd like. Okay, but one of the best things I like about them is customer service. Like, even right now during this quarantine time that we're in right now, while this video is being made, you can still call and reach a person. I called Wells Fargo, that number hung up on me. I called Credit One, that number hung up on me. That literally couldn't even get to the part where you can talk to a real person. They just said they're going to just call me back, or sorry, not call me back, but I have to call back later. Like, that's how it was. So I love American Express because I can, number one, reach a live person. Number two, customer service is excellent for me all the time. I don't think I've had any bad experiences with them at all that I can remember from anybody, except for, I'll say, one person did tell me the wrong information, and that was about how many credit cards you could get. So I was told originally with American Express that you could only have a maximum of 6 credit cards. I believe that's what the maximum was. But I talked to somebody else, and they told me that the number is unlimited. So I went and got 3 more American Express cards within the past 30 days. I've got 3 more cards. So that person was definitely telling the truth, because right now, I have 8 American Express cards. Here's one. Here's a second one. This one I got to cover up here a little bit. It's the third one. Fourth one. Fifth one. Number 6. Number 7, the rose gold. And number 8. All right. So you can definitely get a whole lot more than what I was originally told. I think I said that on the live one time, but I want to make sure that you all have the right information out there. So you can get an unlimited amount as long as you have the credit for it. Now, the second part of why I love American Express so much is because they allow you to move credit limits between cards. So if you have one card, let's say it has a $20,000 limit, and maybe you got approved for another card with only $3,000, you could move $7,000 of your $20K card onto this card. So now that'll make that card a $10K card. So now you got a $10K card and a $13K card. All right. So you have 2 cards that are now in 5-figure range, which is fantastic for it to show up on your credit report as such. Anytime you get a new one, and if you're not due for a credit line increase, or maybe you're not ready for a credit line increase, then you can just move money from one card to another. Now, here's a disclaimer about that. You can only do it one time every 30 days. Now that part wasn't told to me up front because I was ready to move a whole lot of money. Okay, but you can move it once every 30 days. All right, so definitely choose wisely of how much you want to move off of which card you want to move it from. Okay, so I thought that was very, very interesting with American Express. So that's my number 2 thing. Number 3, I would have to say, or would that be number 4? Anyway, lost count of that. But another thing that I would say I love about American Express, of course, is the value you get with their cards. Like, they have a lot of cards, not just cash back, not just Skymiles, but all the additional benefits that you get at other places like workstations, or having changing in your points for gift cards or miles for gift cards. Like, a lot of card companies are very one-dimensional on what you can get. You only can get cash, or you can only get points at this store or whatever. And I like the fact that Amex makes it very, very diverse, to where a person can basically get and use their rewards for what they want to use it for. All right. Another thing about American Express is that they have different cards. So they got like harder cards, softer cards. Of course, having different colors, like, I don't know, that just like makes your wallet look awesome. You know what I'm saying? It just does. So, and they keep releasing new cards. Like, I remember last year they released a new card. No, I believe that was 2018. They released a new card, which was the American Express Cash Magnet card. And I have a link for that there in the description as well. But when that card came out, man, they were giving out money. Like, they were giving out $10,000-$20,000 like it was nothing with that card. And so with American Express, they are, I think they're light years above other companies. Now, nothing wrong with these other companies out here, but I still think that that American Express would take the cake as number 1 reigning, benefits wise, card type, maneuverability, as well as, you can change your payment dates, as well as even with their charge cards, you can make a charge card into a credit card. What I'm saying, if you want to keep a balance going. And a lot of people, they look down on these charge cards, but you can do a whole lot more with those as well. And so, also with getting increases, credit line increases, you can get like 3 times what you've gotten before as your increase. So you can upgrade. Let's say you got $3,000. If your credit is in good enough standing, you can max out that card for $9,000 as your requested credit limit, to be increased to, from $3,000 to $9,000. They can do 3 times what you've had before. Okay. Also, probably one of the greatest things, and I've seen this tested by a lot of different people as well as myself, is getting into the Amex system. Now, this is as of April 2020. I'm not sure how it's going to be forever, and I'm talking about from reading from other people, even from myself to people that I'm associated with. I've seen it to where a person can apply for an Amex card and not get an inquiry after they're already in the door. So right now, I have personally 8 American Express cards, and I only had, I think, 2 inquiries on my report since I've applied for Amex cards. 2 out of, literally, I've applied 10 times, and I have 8 cards. So, once you get into the system with them, it's very easy for you to get more cards from them, and they're not punishing you every time you apply, giving you a new inquiry. Now, you can test this out for yourself. Like I said, I've read about it. I've seen it happen personally. I've seen it happen to people around me. So just take that with a grain of salt. But, you know, from those statistics there, I haven't seen them run a person, you know, more than 2 times. All right. So definitely highly suggest, if you don't already have an Amex card, get one. A lot of people love talking about the Chase cards, and because it's Chase and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, but, you know, people talk about the Barclays card, and, you know, Chase card and Barclays, okay, their cards are cool, but they have too many regulations on both of those cards. Both of their card companies, you know, they have where you're maxed out of that 5 credit cards within a 2-year time span. So if you wanted more credit cards, they would punish you by lowering your limit or by canceling your card altogether just because you've got too many cards. As well as, if your score drops to a certain level, they will automatically close your account just because your score dropped. And your score drop could have been from one missed payment. It could have been from your utilization being higher on another card that you might have, or anything. But they don't even look at that. It is automatically look at, okay, your score dropped, we're going to cancel your card. Okay. And that is the reason why I personally don't own a Barclays or a Chase card, even though everybody raves and rants about how fantastic they are. They have way too many rules that they want to dictate about how much credit I have, and I don't like that. So Amex reigns supreme in my personal opinion. You know, if you've done any of these things in this video, after you watch it, you know, come back and comment. You know, if you were able to get more Amex cards and they didn't pull your credit, post that. If they did pull your credit more than 2 times, come back and post that. Let me know, and let people know who are watching if, you know, it is still working up to date, because they can see the times that you post, they can see the times that you comment. So definitely please do that. If you're able to transfer money from one card to another, giving you a higher credit limit. And by the way, that is only for credit cards. You can't do it for charge cards. You can't move charge card money. You can only move money from your credit card limit to another credit card, not charge card. Okay. But if you happen to move credit, and, you know, maybe you want to move it that way, when that credit card reports, it'll give you a limit increase, looks good on your credit report. You can kind of play that moving money around game to where, you know, you're able to get a better score and apply for something that you may need. Hey, come back and comment about that. Comment about what you were able to do. Comment about how long it took. You know, all those things. So if you're able to get an increase and your credit's good and you're able to get 3 times that limit, comment about that. Share that with somebody. A lot of people may think that Amex is the hardest company to get credit with, but they really are not. If you need any help with getting an Amex card or getting any funding at all, make sure you give us a call here at J Knows Credit, which is 1-833-556697. Send us an email at inquiry@jknowscredit.com. That's INQUIRY @jknowscredit.com. And follow me on Instagram, instagram.com/JAY knows credit. JAYKNOWS credit. No spaces, no underscores whatsoever. And be on the lookout for the next giveaway. All right. But you won't know unless you follow me on Instagram. All right. So thank y'all for watching. God bless you. God bless your finances. Don't forget, credit is queen. So treat it like one. Jay out.